Yes.
Awesome. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Wait. I haven't recorded yet. Wait a minute.
It said recorded.
Oh, we're recording. Okay.
Yeah.
Good, we're recording.
Okay. All right. Mary, be quiet, Mary. No, I'm just kidding. No. Oh, was it the puppy?
My dogs are barking. I
Oh,
have to be
okay.
quiet.
No worries.
Yeah, we
Hello,
cannot.
everyone on the call. Welcome to Ladies Night. Cue up the music. I wish I can't get it to play, but we're going to work on that because we want to play some music. It'd be awesome. I'm Dawn Loding. I am with Epique Realty. I'm the area leader and mentor in New Braunfels, Texas. I'm the board chair or the chair for the Agent Advisory Committee. I'm also the National Education Director for the Power Girls with Epique Realty. And we are all here tonight to go over our Epique presentation and really just kind of have a great conversation about what drew us to Epique Realty and why we are here, and we want to share that with y'all. I have a couple of amazing other ladies here with me. I'll let them go ahead and introduce themselves. And Angela Kristen Taylor is not Mary Baggett tonight. However, we have we're logged into Mary's
We are.
Zoom, so that's Angela. So Angela, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, hi everybody. So I'm Angela Kristen Taylor. I am the owner of a whole litter of puppies, which is making a lot of noise right now. Hopefully you can't hear them. But I'm also the managing state broker here in Georgia for Epique Realty. I serve on the executive advisory board, the founding members board, and what else do I do? Oh, I'm a Power Girls National Director. That's
Yay!
right. Yay.
Awesome.
And we're here, we're having a great time, and we see we have quite a few people on the call now, actually, so that's really exciting.
I think we had to push record.
Maybe.
We're sitting there waiting, so whatever. Anyway,
we're like, there's nobody here. Then we hit the button, and all of a sudden, there's a bunch of people here.
I know. We're like, we're all going. See,
Oop.
that's what Mary does usually. She just starts it. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's okay. Awesome. And then we have Jamie here with us tonight too.
Hi there, guys. Jamie Winkley. I'm in the Austin area. I am one of the newest area leaders in the Austin area, working with Mike and Jessica. And I'm also a team leader at Key Group Austin, which is our local area team, on the Agent Advisory Committee of Epique. And I'm also a real estate investor.
Yay! We just kind of come from all over. I've been in real estate for 22 years now. Angela, how long have you been in real estate? 30 years. And then
30.
Jamie, how about you?
Yeah, originally since 07. So I never do the math on that.
Well, it's over 10 years. So we have quite a bit of history right here with just the three of us. And we have so many other agents who have joined us over at Epique because, well, let's just dig into that. We're going to tell you why.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. So Epique is doing something different. It's, like I just said, I've been in real estate for 22 years. I've never seen anything like this. And when I say that, I truly mean it. And I have always been kind of a leading edge kind of agent, like, show me a cliff. I'm either going to jump off of it or I'm going to build a bridge. Like I'm going to just, do everything I can do in life to make sure that I'm getting the most of it. And when I saw this model and, I knew this revolution has begun. It's the most advanced real estate brokerage in history. And we needed this right now. All of us agents needed this because the old school brokerage is out and the new is in. And so we're going to show you so many of the different benefits and what makes this company different. So, next slide. Our why, and I love this. We believe that agents should be at the center of the brokerage. Brokerages should take a proactive approach to agent success. Like, why hasn't it always been that way? I know that there's been a lot of training at different brokerages and they offer these different things, but not at this level. This level takes it to a whole new level. brokerages should be doing more to help their agents succeed. And the training is great, but you know, one of the things that I feel like it's always been missing is the tools and the how to. Like, you know, it's always been, you should go do this, go do it, but here's the how. And I
Mhm.
love that. And then the gifts that come with it is like, oh, and here's the tool. We're going to go ahead and just include this in your monthly fee. So
And
it's
you guys, there
phenomenal.
are so many benefits that we're going to be talking about tonight. And I just really quick, we didn't do our housekeeping. So I just want
Oh
to do a
yeah,
little
go
bit of
ahead.
that
I
really
forget
quick.
about
I have no idea how to set up like the Q&A thing. So I can't, I don't know where it is. Dawn, do you know
that.
where
It's
it
right
is?
here. I have it.
Mhm.
Okay. You've
I
got the
have it.
Q&A?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you guys, please do the Q&A. If you have any questions, please feel free to put those questions in there so that we can answer them either live as we're talking or, you know, message you directly in there and answer that question. And I'm so happy to see so many people on the call. That's very exciting.
It is
Yeah, so it's really
definitely.
awesome. And I just wanted to say, like, it's really amazing. And I definitely want to take some time for each of us to talk about like why we came to Epique. And I just want to say, like, when Dawn introduced me to Epique, so I'm here because Dawn brought me here. She's amazing. Thank you, Dawn. I love you.
I love you.
And Dawn, when she showed me Epique, you know, I've spent 30 years in real estate, but I've been a coach, a consultant, trainer for 21 years. And my focus has always been on agent psychology and really helping agents uncover what's inside of them that's stopping them from being successful. So I've really worked a lot on helping agents heal from the inside out and helping not just heal their life, but heal their business at the same time. And so when I saw what Epique offered, I saw a company that cared as much about the well-being of agents as I did. And I literally signed up the same day and they weren't even open in my state. Like
Yeah,
I was
I
just like,
remember
I am
that.
going to be part of this. I'm going to help this thing grow. I am so excited. I love this company.
You know,
So
it's so funny because your why is so aligned with my why. And that is because, and I literally have a note right here because I get asked this all the time. So I wrote my top 3 things that I love about Epique. And we're going to get into all the benefits and we're going to talk a lot more about this. But I love, Angela, that you're asking us to share our why. Like, Epic,
yeah.
why is that? But why did I do this? Well,
Mm-hmm.
7 years ago, I joined the other online brokerage because I knew I had to be a part of that. Like that was the leading edge at the time. And we all
Same.
grew from that. But there was so many things that were missing from that. And when I saw Epic and I saw all these tools, it was so aligned with my whole Freedom to Flourish through real estate platform, as in helping agents build their businesses, that I knew it was for me. And I literally never thought I would leave that other company. Like, you were going to have to pry my cold, dead hands off of that company in order for me to leave. And I really did not expect to want to leave, but I knew that that alignment was there and it has not let me down. I've been here for almost a year and I haven't looked back. Not one time have I looked back, only forward. And it's just really exciting after 22 years in real estate to be excited about selling real estate again. Talk more about that. Jamie, what's your why?
I agree. So it's very similar in just the alignment of like how I see a brokerage should support their agents. And I'd never seen anything like it, but truly the production benefits are what initially got me, right? I was like, okay, if I'm already doing this many transactions and now my transaction coordinator's covered, my listing photos are covered, and my sign installation, because the ground is hard here, y'all. So I'm not breaking nails. I'm not carrying it around in my car anymore. Those 3 things initially, I was like, let's go. This is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And then getting here and the people and the support and how we really all have just become this amazing collective of support for each other across city lines and state lines.
I
It's
know.
just been such a fun
Amazing.
experience.
such an abundance mindset that we have over here, and it's funny because that's my word for the year is abundance. And so I'm really trying to find that in everything that I do, but instead of me finding abundance, like abundance keeps finding me, and that's
Love
in
that.
relationships that we have.
It's
And
so amazing.
yeah, I
Yeah.
just love it. All right. What's the next one? It is our mission statement, and it's our mission statement is to revolutionize the industry by providing our agents with unrivaled support, literally insane benefits, and cutting edge innovations in technology to transform and elevate their business to a new level. And we do it all the time, y'all.
We sure
Amazing.
do. It's awesome.
Love it.
All right, you guys. So education, training, and support. There's a lot here. There's really a lot here. And, you know, that has been my background because I've been a coach and a trainer, consultant with vendors and things in the industry, but, you know, really working one-to-one with the agents and understanding them on a deep inner level. And one of the things that I love about what Epique provides is that, you know, I mean, agents, honestly, agents paid me $2,500 a month to work with me as a coach. Okay. You guys get coaching, mentoring all the time. It's included. Okay. You don't have to pay for that outside coach, right? So we have a lot of different coaching programs. So one of the things we have is Earth to Orbit, which is run by Rob Stein. And that's a program it's really cool, very interactive and engaging. And it's geared towards training you how to close at 2 deals a month minimum, right? Without paying for outside leads and all of that, 2 deals a month. We also have it's Ryan Searhant's Sell It Like Searhant, blah, 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 training program that's in there also. We have a really cool AI Pro designation certification that we get for free. And we're going to talk more about that later. And then we also have Agent Hub 360. Agent Hub 360 is, I like to think of it as like your NBA in your real estate business.
I love
And
it.
because it's really geared towards people who want to take their real estate business to a whole other level, you
Right.
know. And there's something in the book Essentialism, if you guys have seen that, and I have it written on my board over here. It says, avoid the trivial many so you can focus on the vital few.
Love it.
And I love that quote. It's one of my favorite quotes. And
And
Agent Hub 360 actually teaches you exactly how to do that and
yes,
become the CEO of your real estate empire, and not just a struggling realtor, like running from one place to the next like a chicken with its head cut off, right? We've all been there.
yes.
So I love that. And then on top of that, we do have 365-day concierge support, which is awesome, like holidays, weekends, all that stuff. And then we have our area leader program, which is absolutely, I feel like, the number one benefit we offer. If you could take all the other benefits and just say, hey, I'm going to throw these all away, which obviously we're not, they're amazing.
That's
But
one of
if you
my,
were going to take that all away, the
yeah.
area leader is the best. What were you going to
Well,
say,
that's
Dawn?
number 2 on my list, not in any order. Like number 1 was how it's Epique is so aligned with my Freedom to Flourish platform, but my number 2
Yes.
is the area leader roles. Such a game
Yes.
changer that we all get a mentor for life, not for
Mm-hmm.
just a short time, not for 3 transactions, not at the agent's expense. Like we all love the area leader role. And you know what I
Yes.
think, Angela? Like
What?
agents that are the area leaders like are really stepping up to the plate, aren't they? And like this is
Oh,
where that
yeah.
abundance comes in. It's like give, 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 give. Such a heart of a
Mm-hmm.
teacher for each and every one of us.
That's right.
And you know, we've been through it. We've been through the mill in this real estate world and with our careers, that it's like a place that we're all stepping into, that it's time for us to give back and really help other agents not have that struggle that
That's
we
right.
have.
Yeah, and you know, it's interesting. I can tell you, as a state broker, there are things that I look for before I even recommend someone to become an area leader. And it's really important to me that the people that I recommend for that position, that they have all these qualifications, because because every agent at Epique gets an area leader, that I need to make sure that that area leader is qualified to mentor an agent no matter where they're
Yes.
at in their business. Not,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of us, we think mentor, we think, oh, I don't need that. I'm not a new agent, you know? And so we kind of brush it off. But this is the thing, is that a mentor is always there to help you, guide you, support you, no matter where you are in your business. So my area leaders, they're qualified to guide you, whether you're a brand new agent or you're a very successful agent running a big team,
Yeah.
that they're there to help you no matter where you are
Well,
in your business.
and another thing is they're not just the mentor. We create that community in our local areas. So we put on local
Yes.
events, we bring
Mhm.
culture to our team. We
That's
really
right.
are creating something phenomenal. And I'm seeing it across the country in all of these areas. I know we're spending a lot of time on this slide. We're gonna have to
It's
triple up on some of
important
the other
though.
ones, but this is our favorite one. Like this,
Yes.
all of our favorite slide, and it is the best benefit for everybody at Epique. So I love that it's
That's
all
right.
in here. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yep, lots of great things. Area leaders, all the different coaching and training programs we have, our AI Pro certification, and all your CE courses are covered. So they're, once you've been with the company for 60 days and you're within a 60-day window of your license expiring, right? You can go in, request your CE package. They purchase it for you from the CE shop, which I don't know if you've taken courses at the CE shop before. I have. They're awesome. And you have your CE covered for you. So that's pretty cool too.
It's amazing.
awesome.
All right. And then transactional support. So transaction coordinator, usually costs you between $300 to $500 a file included. Buyer and seller leads. You guys, I'm not going to check right this second, but I can tell you the last time I checked, it was like 3,900 unclaimed leads in my lead pond for Georgia. Okay. And those unclaimed leads, if I go in and select how many are buyers versus how many are sellers, there were only 23 of those. That was this morning. Only 23 of those that were buyers. The rest of them are all seller leads. And you guys, it gives you all the information. And then we're going to talk more about Lofty in a little bit, but which is our CRM. But we have the built-in AI assistant that actually follows up with those leads for you. You guys, it is amazing. So cool. Listing professional photography. We work with a national provider that gives us amazing, those HD quality photos. They do the blue sky enhancement, the fireplace enhancements, all of that. It's all included. You schedule a photographer to come out and take all the photos for your listings, and Epique pays for it. And here's the kicker, okay? Because I'll tell you, and I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I'm just opening up multiple markets in Georgia. We started out in Atlanta. We just opened up Savannah, right? So guess what? Savannah doesn't have photographers yet because the photography company has to go and hire and train the photographers in that area. So guess what happens for my agents in Savannah? They put in the request and Epique sends them $125 towards their photographer of their choice. Is it going to pay for the whole photo session? Probably not, but it's still better than what they're getting anywhere else. So
Yes.
I love that. And meanwhile, the photographer company is working on putting people in place, and they've assured me they're going to have somebody there within 60 days. So that's pretty awesome. And then yard signs. I know Jamie was talking about that a little bit before, about the ground in Austin being hard and rocky. I lived for a very long time, grew up and lived in Florida until about 4 years ago. Florida is pure sand. It's very hard to get a sign to stick in the ground. And Georgia, we are all clay. So it's difficult here too for all different reasons. And we don't want to have those signs clunking around in our trunk, right? It's great that Epique provides not just the sign panels, but also the installation and the takedown. And they provide that for us too. Now, in the case that there is no sign provider, let's say you're out in the middle of BFE, nobody knows where you live, like there's no sign installer anywhere in sight, okay? Epique will still send you the sign panel in the mail so that you can get the little frame for it and just stick it in the ground yourself. Okay. Worst case scenario, they're still providing you with the sign, which is awesome. So I love to cover those things because I want people to understand that even in the worst case scenario where something isn't available in your market, it's still better than what you're being provided with now. And I absolutely love that. I love that we're just going out of our way to help and support our agents and do as much as we can for them.
All right, so marketing, right? We have
And
to
this is
be
your favorite one, Jamie.
it is definitely one of my favorite ones. I have a marketing background. I taught digital media, so I'm very passionate about what it is to market yourself as an agent, your listings, all the things. And Epique has done more than any broker I've ever been with to help me build my business. They do that in so many ways. So just going down this list, agent digital billboards, just like our example there with the lovely Noah. If where digital billboards are available in your area, we have, I think, over 65,000 available spots nationwide. So for me, I got really lucky. There's a huge billboard like 5 minutes from where I live, and it has been such a fun thing to have, you know, friends and family be like, did I just see you on a billboard? And I'm like, well, yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
And you know, people send me pictures of it or whatever. And that has been awesome for just that right top of mind. That's our goal as agents, is to stay top of mind.
A lot of agents go and they do their selfie next to it and then blast it all over their social media. I love the ones where they got the drones out there and they're doing the drone and then shared on social media.
I know. I love it. And we have listing billboards coming soon. No other brokerage has ever offered this to their brokerage to showcase your listing for your seller. It's a huge benefit that I know when I go in listing appointments and can share this benefit with my sellers. It is going to edge me out against the competition. So I'm
100%.
so excited for that to come this summer, is I believe when it's happening.
Love it.
So social media ads, this is paid social media ads, y'all. So they are optimized by Epique for us. There's an awesome way you can 2.0 that for yourself using your Lofty CRM links. So those leads go straight into your CRM. So that's just been amazing. You can update that every 7 days. It'll actually send you the analytics report that you can then share with your client to show them what that ad is doing for them. And then maybe you had a price reduction or you have an open house you want to blast. And so you can change up that ad every 7 days on that listing.
And Jamie, so cool. I just want to say with that, what I think is so cool about that is that if you've ever tried to do a Facebook ad, y'all, it's hard. Okay. It's hard. And I'm tech savvy. It's hard. And the thing is that those algorithms are changing all the time. Epique not only like says, hey, we're going to like take care of this for you. We're going to pay for it. They create the ad, they run the ad, they set it all up for you. They make sure it's doing its thing. Like, that is something I used to have to hire people to do for me. So it's not just the cost of the ad for me. It's the cost of having to pay someone to put that ad out there because I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
I mean, that's like a full-time job just trying to keep up with those algorithms, you know?
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
It is. It's so cool. And then we have an AI professional headshot. So you can do that through your Epique Cloud, take all your little angles, and it honestly spits out some of the most amazing AI portraits I've seen. You get anywhere from about 80 to 100 different shots of yourself, I believe, to just pick and choose from. You can choose a more casual or a more professional look, whichever way you want. And then you're able to utilize those in your various marketings and you know, have all those different images of yourself. So it's been really fun to see everyone go through that process. And then we have a paid for collaborative Canva Pro account. So maybe you're not a Canva expert and you don't know how to make those, you know, open house graphics for your Facebook and all those things, but it's actually in there for you. There are so many templates and so many collaborative elements to use. All the logos are in there. You can make a folder for yourself. It's been really awesome to see everyone pouring into that collaborative account. And then our tech. So again, I feel like Epique is one of the most tech forward companies I've ever worked for. I love that instead of trying to invent everything, they're also taking like Lofty CRM, which was Chime. From everything I've experienced, it's one of the most robust CRMs I've ever experienced. And I love the smart plans, which are like the drip campaigns, the way we have our lead pond set up. Lofty has been just worlds above any CRM I've ever used. And so I love that we utilize that third party and see the value in what they've already created. And y'all, we don't have just the basic version. We have their Enterprise plus AI. This is a huge benefit. If an agent was to go out there and pay for this themselves, it's well over $500 a month. It's amazing. So that AI bot is what Angela talked about, that you can actually turn that on with colder leads and it will do that follow-up for you and let you know when they start interacting, and then you can pick up yourself, right?
Yeah, and
So
let me just,
uh-huh.
Jamie, real quick. Mary has the coolest story about that she always tells about how she was, she would, reach out to people and they're like, "Oh, I've been talking to Erica from your office," and she's like, "Who is this Erica chick?" And
Yeah.
it turns out Erica is actually the AI, and it is so realistic. I mean, and there's even options in there where you can say, "Hey, pre-qualify this person," or
Yes.
get me an appointment type of thing. So you're like directing it in how to speak to this particular lead. And I love that because they literally have no idea that they're talking to an AI. It is a photo of a woman. Her name is Erica, and that's who they think they're talking to. It's pretty awesome.
It is. And so Lofty works with IDX, which is great. That is working with your MLS once that's all set up. And we actually have national access everywhere, every market Epique is in. And as we grow in those markets, we're able to share search data from those markets, which is an amazing tool that not a lot of, brokerages have, especially if you're in a super local, atmosphere one. And the website, which we want to kind of share because that's our new benefit, but just a little teaser there. The website version that we have now is going to be beyond fully customizable. I cannot wait, but we'll talk about that later. And then the Epique AI. So we do utilize broker AI and legal AI. This is not to replace that broker conversation, but it's to support, right? Maybe you have just a super basic textbook question and it can spit out that textbook's answer for you, right? Or you have a legal question that you're like, I'm pretty sure it's this. You could still put that question in and get that confirmation that, okay, I was on the right track. And then our Epique Cloud, this was one of the coolest things when I learned this. We truly can do everything for our business from one platform, even clicking into Lofty and our CRM. Everything can be done from the cloud, and it is so simplistic and seamless from your app on your phone to your computer. So the information is all arranged the same. You can click through everything the same. Your AI actually saves in both places when you make your bio or listing presentation. And last but not least, right, we do utilize a digital business card that is included for you through Epique. And you're able to, again, share that digital information. We are in such a digital era. Not to say that, classic business cards aren't great, but it is so cool how the Popple, yes, you can show that bio. I love that you're showing that, Angela. the coolest thing for me is it saves everyone I've ever shared digitally. So I may remember the face, but forget the name, and I can scroll back and I can actually see their profile if it,
And
is
contact
coming
info.
from, yes.
Uh-huh.
And so, or it's like, oh, I know I met that guy on Tuesday. Oh, there he is. So that has been a huge help for me, especially at networking events when I'm meeting a lot of people.
That's awesome. All right. I love this lifestyle support. Epic does not just want you to do amazing in your business. They want you to have a quality life as well. So some of the things that they cover, and I'm going to just kind of go through these pretty quick so that we could kind of get caught up because I think we've only done a few slides, but agent healthcare. We have agent healthcare. And there's 4 different areas in our agent healthcare. We have our primary care, we have urgent care. I got to test that out over the holidays last year and was able to, on a Saturday morning, on a holiday weekend, get a prescription for a Z-Pak because I had a horrible sinus infection. That was phenomenal. We get 12 mental health care sessions a year per event. So like, is that true? Like I keep saying, every time I say it, I'm like, I don't see how that could be true.
That's what Jess said. So
Just verify it.
Mhm.
Even
Jess,
if it's only the 12, that's 12 mental health care sessions that you're able to log in.
yeah, but
And
imagine if we could,
per-
it, that's what Jess said. It's per
yeah,
issue. And she
I
found
know.
that out
We
through
need to get
like
clarity on
actually
that.
reaching out.
But
And
like our disclosure says here, this information may have changed. Please refer to joinepic.com for the latest information, benefits, and offerings. But we have heard, and it does change. But you guys, it's
yes.
always for the better. Like it's more. It's not going backwards. It's usually more because that's how they set it up. They set it up our company from the very beginning with a budget to provide all of these services. Anyway, so we also get prescriptions. So those are the 4 agent healthcare services that we do get. It is all online, but it's phenomenal. We coming soon, we are going to have vision and dental. I mean, that is so crazy. And it's a great program. I think we have an upcharge of like $25 for that per month, but it covers like everything, all of the preventative
Literally.
care. You get like a pair of glasses every year. You get 12 months worth of contacts, both of them. You get both of them. And then one of all of our favorites, because we all have animals, we are getting pet
Clearly.
health care. Like, I mean, someone had to use that the other day, but they had their own. And now we're going to have it for all of our animals. And we all have animals. Like, we all love our animals. Unlimited car washes.
Mine like to be on camera.
Yeah, I see that. Wow. She never does that.
You know, she never does this. She's always the one that's like at my feet and never jumps
Yeah.
up. But today she's like, "Oh, you're on a webinar.
Well, I'm
I'm
going to
getting
make
in
my
on that."
entrance right when we're talking about healthcare. Did you say
Right?
healthcare, Mama? Because she just had puppies, so she needs
Yeah,
some
she's like, "I
care.
just had 9 dogs." Let
Yeah,
me just
crazy.
like throw myself up there.
Car washes, we have that across the country, like so many different places to choose from. You know, as agents, we spend our lives in our cars. Like, you know, we live in there, we throw stuff. Like, it's so nice to just be able to run through the car wash whenever you want. And then coming soon, another one is roadside assistance. And so that's phenomenal. I love that. I know you
And
can
not just for us, but for
right for our
everybody
family.
that we have in our family. So
I know,
you, your
crazy.
spouse, partner, your children, like everybody is covered under that roadside assistance
I
policy.
know,
That's awesome.
love it. All right. And then income and retirement. You know, at the other brokerage that I was at, this was one of the things that really intrigued me in the beginning because I wanted to have like an exit strategy out of real estate. And so that is one thing that they did well over there. I did really good on the stocks. So that was awesome. And now we're doing that again. We intend to go public with Epic. And so we do get great stock opportunities. And we have here uncomplicated revenue share. And we also have Power Agent rewards where we get gifted some awards through our Power Agent status. But what I want to say is that, you know what? This is not for all agents. A lot of agents say, I don't have any interest in recruiting or building a team or doing all of this stuff. But then some do. I did because I want to build that strategy. I want to build a legacy. I want to be able to leave something for my kids. And so this gives me that opportunity. But if you strip this away, here's my point. Some of these other online brokerages, if you strip this away, you don't have anything. You don't have value. At Epic, if you strip this all away, this future, planning that so many agents don't really want to, deal with, then you still have a phenomenal company to call home and to do this for you. But guess what? Some of this it's going to happen anyway. So might as well take advantage of it. So love
Agreed.
our
Yeah, and you know what the
strategy
thing
plan.
is that when we think about, we were all with the same brokerage before. So when we think about our previous brokerage, and honestly, any brokerage that has any kind of profit share or revenue share type model, it's exactly what Dawn said. When you strip away the revenue share or the stock, it's the same as any other brokerage. It's a cold banker, right? It's all the
Yeah.
same. And so what I love about Epic is that you have so much to share with people that when you think about agent attraction, recruitment, that sort of thing, it's not, I mean, honestly, it's like something like 90% of agents have no interest in doing that at all, right?
That's
But
okay.
here it's like you find out it is okay, but here it's
Mhm.
like you have so much that you're getting, you just want to shout it from the rooftops, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you're like, y'all just don't even know what I'm getting here. Y'all need to be here with me. And
Right.
so there you lose that sense of inhibition around
Yeah.
telling your friends and your fellow agents about where you are and why.
Well, not
Because
only that, they call you.
they call you. Exactly. They're like, wait a minute, you joined that company, Epic? Tell me, is that like real? Is that like legit?
Yeah.
Like I've heard a lot of things, right?
Awesome.
So
Mhm.
literally building a downline here has been the easiest thing I've ever experienced with little to no effort.
Yeah,
And
because of the company.
because of the company, because of what the company offers. When you
Absolutely.
see this, when you hear it, and we're giving you a brief little outline here, you guys, when you hear all of it and you really, the intangible for me is the people
Yeah.
that I get to work with every day and how heart-centered they are, the founders of this company, the leaders in this company.
Mhm.
You're dealing with people every day who are so in love with the idea of sharing and supporting with agents, and it's like we're all like that, and
Yeah.
that's something you're not going to find on a website anywhere,
So
but
much
it just
so that
is what it is.
so much so that our support calendars are overwhelming people. They're like, how do you guys give? It's like, don't do all of it. Just figure out what you need in your business. And then those are
Totally.
the classes that you're going to go do. So awesome.
Totally. But it's like we're so in love with each other.
Yeah.
It's just such a beautiful experience. And that's why the agent attraction is so simple.
Yeah.
So it's something where you build a downline without even thinking about it. So I wanted to put that in there because I think it's really important to say, because a lot of people think revenue share and they think, oh, I'm not going to do that. It's like you're
You
not
don't
going to
have
not do it.
to. Yeah. They just
You
get
don't
it
have
done.
to, but you're not going to not do it. People are going to come in under you because they're just so excited about what Epic has to offer. All right, guys. So commission splits and fees. This is kind of like the dollar signs when you're all like, okay, this sounds amazing. How much is it going to cost me? 85-15 split. Okay. 0.1% transaction fee that caps at 500. So if you got a $250,000 house, $250 transaction fee. You got $1 million house, it caps out at 500, is still only 500. Okay. Your technology fee, it's either 99 or 149 a month, and that just depends on whether you're paying it monthly or annually. Easy as that. There is a $99 join and startup fee. Not on here, but there's also like a $5 and change processing fee when you do sign up. I'm just going to let you know that. And we do have multiple team structure options. So if you do have a team, you can be an unofficial team. You can be a family team of 2, or you can have a traditional team, right? Or you can actually be designated as a power agent team, which gets a whole nother set of benefits that goes along with it. There's no franchise fees, no annual fees, no desk fees, no E&O fees, no hidden fees, no broker review fees. It's just right there. Screenshot that. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. Just that. That's it.
Of it.
And so one of the things that I love is that when we talk about an 85-15 split, that's only until you cap. And your cap, you guys, can you hear my puppies?
No.
Is it really loud?
No, they're fine.
Okay, because all I hear is yap, 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 yap. It's driving me crazy. I can't even hear myself. So, okay. All right. So that 85-15 split is only until you cap. And the first year, your cap is $15,000. Okay. Once you pay $15,000 into the company, and you guys, I get a lot of questions about this, so I'm just going to throw it out there now. A lot of people are like, where does that cap come from? It comes from that 15%. So when you have that 85-15 split, the 15% that you're paying into the company on your sales, that 15% is where your cap comes from. So once that amount hits $15,000, you're capped. You're 100% for the rest of the year until you hit your anniversary date, and then it resets. But here's the thing, it resets at $1,000 less. So instead of 15,000 in year 2, your cap is 14,000. Year 3, it goes down again to 13,000, and it keeps going down $1,000 a year until you hit year 5, where it hits 10,000, and then that's where it stays, right? But what's awesome about that is that if you calculate how much you've saved through those 5 years, it's like you've actually gotten $15,000 a cap for free. So it's kind of like buy 4, get 1 free, which is pretty cool. Somebody figured that out. I thought that was awesome. And you don't have to do anything. Some people say, like, how do I qualify to get my cap reduced? All you got to do is be here. Right. You're here for a year, your cap goes down. Okay. Right. That's it. Nothing else.
Love it. And you know what, you guys, this just kind of sums it all up. These are the benefits, not even all of the benefits, but the majority of the benefits that we have seen since we've joined over this past year. And we are all absolutely loving it. It's real. It is sustainable. It was wrote into our business plan to budget for our agents and give back to our agents. So take a look at that, like screenshot that. How many of these benefits do you have at your current brokerage? What are they doing for you? And so you got to just really ask yourself about this, and then reach out to whoever invited you here today, and ask for more information, or just go on and sign up. But this is real. This is it. And then next slide, Angela. Jamie?
Yes. Oh, yay, I get to do this one. Okay, guys. So this is everything that was at PowerCon. All of us can just gush over how amazing those 3 days were all together. But here's the meat and potatoes, right, of everything that was released. So we already touched on listing billboards, but I could go through all of these. I really want to ask you ladies, what was your most, oh my gosh, can't believe this, from PowerCon benefit that was revealed?
Me first?
Sure.
So,
yeah, go ahead, Dawn.
Go.
I mean, I love so many of the things that they offered. I have to give you 2 because I can't, but one of them is just all the additional lofty stuff, because I teach a database class, and I know the importance of really taking care of your database. That's where, like, as small business owners, that's where we are. Like, we are small business owners, and that's our business. That's our storefront and our website. And so I think that those are all phenomenal. But that thanks.io, oh my God. Like, I have been paying $99 a month for send out cards and for years, and I used it, but now that Thanks.io, their basic plan was $50 a month. And Epic pays, well, they don't pay $50. So let's be clear on that. All of these benefits, Epic pays, pennies on the dollar
Fraction. Mhm.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
like
amount of,
Costco.
yeah, it's like Costco. That's the first thing that I want to say. But I am super excited about all the different things that Thanks.io has to offer. And I'm
Yeah.
doing the Agent Hub 360. And so it's actually wrote into that whole thing and I'm able to use it with that. So that's awesome. I was like, sign me up and then you guys go do it for me.
Yeah,
So I
love
love
that.
that. That's mine.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say there were a few things in here. I honestly I love every single one of them.
Yeah.
There's not
Mhm.
one that I don't just like gush over. They're all
Mhm.
amazing. Okay. But the thing for me is I try to look at things from the perspective of what is going to make the difference for an agent at a listing appointment.
Mhm.
What is going to make the difference that they choose, that particular seller is going to choose that agent over any other agent that they interview, right?
Mhm.
And so what I like is the redeck, right?
Redo.
So it looks like red Q, redo, redeck,
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
And it's really about being able to fix things in a property that need to be redone for it to sell at top listing value, right?
Mhm.
And to be able to pay for that out of closing. That is a huge deal. That's a huge deal. And
It is.
so I really love the ability to be able to access that for our clients, right? And then
Yeah.
the other thing is the staging,
Mhm.
because I mean, you guys, this is so cool. It's
It
not
is.
just virtual staging, it's also virtual decluttering. Okay, so y'all, we have been in those houses where you're like, I don't even want to send a photographer here because this is a big old mess, right? Our
Mhm.
AI staging can actually clear the mess and put in new versions, like a staged version of what that room could look like, right?
Yep.
And I can tell you as a consultant, right? A lot of times we think, oh, I don't want to market a property in a way that it doesn't look like, right? Because
Mhm.
when people come in and they see the actual property, then they're put off. But what I've seen is that when people can look at a room and say, this is what it could be,
Mhm.
I've got that vision. It's
Mhm.
built in, right? But a lot of people don't.
Mhm.
And that's something that I've it's been a struggle for me to understand, is that some people aren't as visual as I'm visual, right?
Yeah.
So they can't always visualize something in their mind the way that we can when we're more creative, right?
Yeah.
And so they can actually see a vision of what this property could look like if it was just cleared, right? And
Yep.
I think that that's a really big deal, and I think it makes a big difference to agents when they're in competition for a listing with other agents,
Yeah, just
because
one of them.
there's
Like there's so many that we offer.
yes, so many. I mean, if you think about that, just in terms of being in competition with another agent, if you're at a listing appointment, you're like, hey, I can put your home on a billboard near your house.
Yeah,
I
and to
can,
offer all of this at the listing presentation and to be
Mhm.
able to just, go grab these clips and just say, hey, like we have all of these different things. Jamie, what's your
that's
favorite
right.
Yeah.
one?
I was literally blown away when they shared that we are getting private domain names. Like, I want y'all to understand that we were already given a subdomain, jamiewinkley.epicrealty.com, and I was fine with that. I know that's what these brokerages do in their model. It makes perfect sense. They're giving us our own self-declared domain name.
Oh,
That's huge, for free, and the fully customizable website included.
yeah,
And then the 5 CMAs every month
I
through
know. That's why I said that was
the
like one of
I
my
know
favorite. All of that together is just mind
it's
blowing.
it's literally insane. The lofty CMAs are pristine, they're gorgeous, and it tracks the data for you guys. It tracks how
Yeah.
they click on it, how much time they've spent in it, how many times they've gone back to it. how they interacted with it. It's just
That's awesome.
Lofty's amazing. I geek out over it all the time.
Yeah,
Love it. We do have one question, y'all.
we
Okay,
do.
perfect.
Let's go to the next slide real quick, and then we will open it up to Q&A and answer a few questions. We only have a couple of minutes left, so we could go a little
That's
bit
right.
late, but you know, I want to close it out and just say we're super grateful that we took this opportunity, that we opened this door, that we went for it, and we are so happy to share. However you got here tonight, whoever invited you, please reach back out to them. This is a abundance mindset kind of thing. Like, we're here to help. We want to tell you our stories, but we want you to reach out to any agent, because Epique as a whole has everything that you need. And so we do not want to take away from any of the agents that invited you. So thank you everybody for coming. However, if no one invited you or you saw one of our posts, there is our contact information. Feel free to screenshot it. And then, you know, anytime, just reach out to us. Any of us are always happy to help. We are all in leadership roles at Epique. And now we will answer this awesome question. How does the revenue share work? It's so easy. It's
Yes.
simple. It works 5 levels deep, and that's it. You get 10% of the company dollar. That's it.
At every level,
It-
every level.
At every
So
level.
there's
On the level.
yeah, so there's no like you have to figure out how much you
Qualifying.
make at each level. It's 10% of the company dollar at each
Yep.
level. So
Yeah.
when you're thinking, okay, well, what is the company dollar?
It's 15.
Remember, it's an 85-15
Yeah.
split, and then there's a cap, and that cap is 15,000 the first year, and then it goes down $1,000 each year until year 5. So if an agent underneath you were to cap, that agent is worth up to $1,500 the first year, and then $100 less each year because you're getting 10% until year 5, and then that person is worth up to $1,000 a year for you from then on, right?
Yep.
The way I like to look at it, and I did a whole class on this, but this is the way I like to look at it, is that if you were to bring 20 people underneath you that were builders, people capable of bringing on 250 agents underneath them, okay? And you were focused on those 20 people bringing on 250 underneath them gives you 5,000 agents in your downline. Okay. Now, if we think they're half cappers on average at the 5-year mark, so that each agent is worth up to $500 a year for you, that still comes out to over $200,000 per month in passive income for you. Y'all, that's huge. It's huge. It's life changing. Okay. A lot of agents don't make $200,000 in a year, much less per month. So I just want you to think about that and think in terms of how simple this can be because of all the benefits and things that are offered, because of the amazing people that we get to work with every day, because of the leadership that's in place here. And that not only that, but that this is a new company. We've been around since 2020, but we just started our national expansion in March of 2023. So it's been just over a year. And you guys, in January of this year, we were sitting at 500 agents. And by April, we were over 2,000. We quadrupled in 4 months. Okay. Yep. Now's the time to get in on that ground floor opportunity, not just from a revenue share perspective, but also from a pre-IPO stock share perspective, right? So these are all things that we have looked at and said, listen, I'm in this because of this company. That was my perspective. I am in this because of this company. And then I saw the rest of it and I'm like, y'all, that's just gravy. I'm good. I just want to help this company grow. It's all gravy. But I'm here because of all the benefits that are offered, because of what these benefits do for agents and the confidence that it gives agents to go out there and grab those listings, to feel
Mhm.
like I have something amazing and incredible to offer my
Well,
clients. That's a
and
big deal.
that is so true too, is that I feel like agents over the years that I've trained, like so often, it takes a lot, first of all, to just go from employee mindset to entrepreneur mindset and to take some of the risks that we have to take as real estate agents and building our real estate business. And some agents are part-time agents. There's a lot of expenses that come along with that. And so I feel like with all of these gifts that they have for us, that we're able to not have the stress of worrying about how am I going to market that listing? Like you can put that conversation into your listing uh, appointment in your listing presentation and let your sellers know, because my company provides all of this, I'm able to invest even more in your marketing.
That's
Or,
right.
it's going to happen no matter what. And whereas other agents will be like, well, I can't run ads and do all that because I can barely afford listing photos. Oh, wait, we don't have to pay for that either. Or,
Mhm.
like, right. It's been very eye-opening, and it is definitely revolutionary. It's something that has not been done before. I'm so happy to be a part of it and be able to help other people, women, men, really step into this entrepreneurial mindset and build a business.
Yeah.
So thank
100%.
you everybody for coming.
Thank you guys.
Reach out if we could help
Thank
you.
you.
Have a great evening.
Yes.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Woohoo.
We're still recording.